Hello, my name is John Robinson, FSA 1994. I would like to serve as the next president-elect of the Society of Actuaries. I grew up in Jamaica. I am a citizen of 3 countries, the USA, Jamaica, and the United Kingdom. I love sports like soccer, table tennis, and of course dominoes. I love family, and one of the things I really love to do is organizing our Robinson family reunions. I love to travel. I love to combine sports with travel. Music has been my passion since I was 6 years old, and the music you're hearing is my composition. In 2013, I was elected to the SOA Board of Directors. Many of you voted for me, and I thank you for that. During my 3-year term, I earned a reputation for being sincere, independent, thoughtful, and original. My views were always valued by my colleagues, even when we disagreed. I constantly reminded my colleagues that we need to view the issues from a global perspective. I define leading as influencing, and I have been a strong positive influence in all my leadership roles. When I was 14, I served as president of my church youth group. In 2010 to 2013, I was president of the International Association of Black Actuaries, the IABA. Under my leadership, the organization grew in size and strength. And thanks to the support of some of you, it has continued along that trajectory. The US has 5 great actuarial organizations. I sometimes call it American exceptionalism that we have so many. I'm a proud member of 3 of them, and they all make valuable contributions to my professional life. Each has its own culture, mission, values, and strategic vision. Diversity teaches us that it is important to understand those differences, embrace those differences, and leverage them for the benefit of the profession here at home. The SOA is the world's largest actuarial organization, but the actuarial profession is larger than the SOA. As we pursue our own objectives, we must play a constructive role in advancing the actuarial profession globally. The SOA cannot be a global organization and have an education system that caters only to the needs of actuaries in the US and Canada. We need a system that is globally relevant, and that means that we must ensure that we meet the local needs of every country in which we operate. I'm pleased that the board has set up a task force to look at this very issue, and one reason I would like to rejoin the board is to play a role in shaping the change that will be required. The SOA president is the organization's #1 ambassador. Therefore, having good relationships with leaders of other organizations, both in the US and abroad, is an important prerequisite. I have good relationships with current and former leaders of the American Academy of Actuaries, the Casualty Actuarial Society, the Conference of Consulting Actuaries, the Canadian Institute of Actuaries, the Actuarial Society of South Africa, and the International Actuarial Association, and as well with smaller associations such as those in the Caribbean, India, Ghana, Kenya, and Colombia. My appreciation for the concerns of both large organizations and small organizations is an important asset of an SOA president. So what does all this mean to you, the members? If you're a member in the United States, then you expect your SOA president to maintain and foster good relationships with our sister organizations here at home. If you're a member in Canada, then you deserve an SOA president that appreciates the extraordinary contribution that you make to SOA education, and one who will continue to drive the great partnership that the SOA has with the Canadian Institute of Actuaries. If you live outside the US and Canada, then you require an SOA president that understands that your professional needs are not the same as those for actuaries in the US and Canada, and will influence the SOA to act globally by meeting your local needs. If you're a member anywhere in the world, you will want a president that will act accountably to the board, to the members, and to the actuarial profession, and will always represent the best aspirations of our profession. These are not simply promises. These are standards that I already live by and simply promise to continue.